games and codes, g2a.com is the place for you. Link is also in the description. What's going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new FIFA 18 video on the channel. And in the next couple of minutes we're gonna do a gameplay review of the new installment from EA Sports. And I can tell you a spoiler right now. We're gonna talk good things, guys. A lot of improvements this year, and even if at the beginning, when you first touch the game, you're gonna feel like it's very similar with the previous version, with FIFA 17. The more you play, the more you see how they have fixed the old problems and still continued improving and keeping the good things in the game. You're gonna see that this game is maybe, just maybe, the best FIFA game of the series. Before starting, make sure to leave a like. If we manage to hit over 1500 likes, I'm gonna do ASAP a new tutorial on the channel. New skills or the new penalty kick tutorial, it's all up to you. 1500 likes and immediately I'm gonna upload a new tutorial. Let's start with the thing that is most obvious for everyone that touches the game. The improved passing system, guys. It is so much easier to play a tiki-taka style of play like Barcelona because the players get locked in the trajectory of the ball. If you do a close pass or if you do a driven long pass, your receiver will lock in to the trajectory of the pass faster than the defender. That's my first impression. The biggest improvement this year has been done to the through passes, especially because of this thing, guys. Because the player, the receiver, gets locked into the trajectory. So it has a huge advantage over the defender. He will always get the ball first. Only if the opponent is not an AI and the opponent reads your play, he can cover that ground up and stop the pass, else you are through for a counter attack. The 4-3-3 formation, if you catch your opponent in attack and you've got your wingers spread out, immediately do a through pass, guys. You're gonna be all alone on the wing in no time. Another thing that has had a huge bump in efficiency in FIFA 18 is the crossing system, guys. We all know FIFA 17 was a dead game considering crosses. I'm not a guy that loves, okay, I'm just gonna cross and cross and cross and score goals like that. But I do love a balanced game. FIFA 17 wasn't that. All you had to do is never cross the ball and just try to do pass after pass after pass from the wings when you got into a crossing situation. That means you've got less options to score goals, which makes it easier for the opponent to defend. Thus, an unbalanced game. Well, this has changed a lot this year with the FIFA 18. Again, because of the fact that the striker gets locked into the trajectory of the ball. If you do a correct cross, by correct cross I mean if you time it right, if you've got your player in the right position, then for sure 90% of the time you will get the upper hand in the aerial duel. I've scored goals with Ronaldo winning a duel at the header, but I've also scored volleys only because I was smart enough to see the open space in the opponent's defense. I crossed the ball over there, and the intelligence of my player, that's very, very interesting. The AI of my teammates is very advanced. They spot the empty space immediately in the opponent's penalty box and they go over there all the time. Shooting, in my opinion, has been improved also, especially the first touch shooting. When you do a through pass and then your player does a first touch shot, again, because your player gets locked in better to the trajectory of the ball. The face-up dribbling, which can be done with LT plus RT on the Xbox One, L2 plus R2 on the PlayStation 4, has been nerfed. It is not as efficient as it was before, guys. Hard to say how much it will be used this year. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Protecting the ball still works pretty nicely, even though it's not that overpowered like it was in FIFA 17, which is a very nice thing in my opinion. Long shots wise, again, a bit of an improvement over there, but the biggest improvement I've seen it, and not only in my clips, on other players that I've seen play the game. The finesse long shot, guys, seems to be a bit too OP. I think that after the game gets launched, we're gonna see the full game. We're gonna see some early patches to patch this a bit, because it is way too easy to score finesse shots from far out, especially if you're controlling a player with the long shot ability, with nice finesse, nice curve at the ball. They're too dangerous, too overpowered in my opinion, and those need to be a bit more balanced. One thing that has got harder comparing with FIFA 17 is the defending, guys. You won't get as much help from your AI teammates as you used to get in FIFA 17. It is harder to defend, harder to intercept balls, harder to slide tackle, harder to stand tackle. So this will be probably one of my first tutorial. I'm gonna teach you the most effective ways to defend in FIFA 18. It's a good thing in my opinion. Thus you increase the skill gap between players. Because before in FIFA 17, if you just put your players in the back, park the bus, it was so easy to hold on to a result, and there were so many annoying players that did that from the beginning of the game, that they park the bus if they see you're a better player than them, and then just waited for a draw or a penalty kick in FUT Champions. I think it's gonna be harder for them to do this year the same strategy, because it's more manual, the defending, and a lot of pros have also been complaining that maybe it's too manual, that it's too hard to defend. But I'm sure that they've only said that because the game has not even been launched. They've only played the demo or the early release at the upload event. With time you will get used to the defending, but still it will not be at the same level like in FIFA 17, when the AI teammate was helping you way too much. All in all, guys, as I've told you at the beginning of the video, even if you will feel at the beginning that the game is so similar, guys, with FIFA 17, I believe that they've kept the good from the previous years and they've improved where they had problems. They've improved the through passes, the crossing, the shooting. The way your player locks into the trajectory of the ball makes the gameplay flow so much better. You can play tiki-taka, counter-attack. You can do so many things that you could not have done before. Okay, the finesse long shots a bit too overpowered. Defending is good, that it is a bit more manual. The LTRT dribbling, the face-up dribbling, might be an interesting change to play a year without this OP type of dribbling. Overall, I think it's a great game. First impression, I always each year play the game at the beginning a lot, try to see how things work, and my first impression is that this may as well be the best FIFA from the series. So FIFA 18, mark my words, if they don't change it too much, because they have some bad habits after the game comes out. Okay, they should improve a bit, they should balance a bit the long shots with the finesse, but don't change something else, guys. You've done a great job with the game. Don't put out so many patches, patching you know who, and making the game different from week to week, from month to month, from patch to patch. We're gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you found it everything you needed to know about FIFA 18. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Let's try and get over 1500 likes for my first FIFA 18 tutorial. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more FIFA videos. Follow me on Twitter for the latest updates. My name is Ovi and I'll see you guys later.